The day 53 of this, the author, whatever he says, it echoes from the Holy Gita. Of course, all the verses we can just correlate, map it to Gita, that shouldn't be a problem. But here, suddenly I thought of saying that. In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, 23 and 24 explicitly speaks about this. Nainam chindanti shastrani, from there going up to achala yonyam sanatanam, till then. So here we will see how the author puts it. Tutena putena kada devarana chalena dhalena kada daityavana kalena valena kada lochanasi vasena disena janimi panasi. So there in Bhagavad Gita, it is said, Nainam chindanti shastranam, Nainam dahati pavakaha. It says, there is a particular soul which is residing in us. No weapon can cut, nor fire can burn. Water cannot wet and wind cannot dry up. And then he continues in the next one, saying that this cannot be cut, burnt, wetted, but it is pervading, firm, immovable and ancient. He says it is eternal, it is firm, immovable and ancient. Achalam, he says immovable. Sanatana, it says ancient. Sthanuhu, he says is stable. And Sarvagataha, all pervading. So here we have understood from Bhagavad Gita, because earlier also we have done Sankhya Yoga, if I am not wrong. If you go through the previous things, you might get it. But here, the same thing he has put it in a different form. He says, Tutena putena kada devarana. He says, Tutena, it cannot be broken or snapped, it's not possible, it is not brittle, it is not like your cookies or biscuits. And then Putena breaks. It is not slippery, it is not slippery, he says, like any greasy item or cheese or paneer or oil or something. And it cannot be broken, right? It is not brittle. Kada Devrana. Oh, ever King of Gods, understand this. The Lord Supreme, the King of Gods, here the King of Gods, in the sense we are supposed to understand that it is Raghava. That Raghava, in the sense what? We are not speaking about the Raghava of Treta who ruled Ayodhya and who went on a world tour. No. We are speaking about that Raghava who is residing in our heart. So that particular Raghava or the soul, as we are saying in the Gita now, Tutena Putena, he is not slippery and non-breakable. Chalena dalena kada dhainyavana. He says, oh, ever pitiable, understand, Chalena dalena, he moves not nor slides. He never budges even an inch. Today you can say he is here in heart, tomorrow he moved from heart to the right part, to the left part, from me to him, from there to some other. He never budges, he never moves nor slips, nor he becomes wretched. Dainyavana means he can never become pitiable or So he neither moves, nor slides, nor slips, nor breaks. As we have seen, he is eternal. Okay. Is he visible? Kalena valena kadalochanasi. He says, oh, understand that. See here. Understand that he cannot be understood nor seen by your own physical eyes. He can never be perceived by the physical eye. We need some other special eye. Antarchakshuhu. Kalena valena kadalocha nasi. Oh. You see, you can't grab him, you can't get him, and he doesn't move, he doesn't jump, he doesn't slide, he doesn't break. Huh? And he is not visible also. Oh, then how to get him? As for one statement, we can say that which cannot be seen or perceived doesn't exist. Isn't it? But there are things which cannot be perceived but can be experienced. For example, your hunger. You have a pain, headache. Others can't see, but you can experience, you can feel the pain. You can't show it, you can't exhibit it. For example, if you have a fall and broken your thigh bone or broken your limb, then you can show, oh, it is. And with that, you can say, okay, there is pain. But just if you have a simple headache, yes, face is the index of mind. Looking at your face, you can understand that you are unwell. But how do you show the pain? So similarly, he says, this Devarana cannot be seen, nor can he be held, and he is not brittle, he is not slippery, he doesn't move, he doesn't slide, but he is not wretched, but he is always there. Where? He stays in our heart. Then how to see him, how to know him, how to understand him? How to understand? Then he says, Vasena disena janim mipanasi. Vasena he stays not, disena he appears not. Where doesn't he stay? Where doesn't he appear? For whom is he not visible? For whom is he not grabbable? Janim means of the people of whom? Mipanasi. The person who owns ego or who is egoistic in nature, there he is not seen, he doesn't appear, he doesn't exist. In the sense, he is omnipotent, omniscient, we know that, and he is omnipresent, he is present, but he is not seen because of the egoistic I. I patatyaham nija vinashanam, as Ramana says. When the small I of I, me and my drops, then the effulgent Devarana rises up. Understand very clearly. With this egoistic I, you cannot see him and find him. They are like two opposite poles, they do not come together. If the ego drops, Devarana rises. When the ego rises, Devarana diminishes. Very simple. It's nothing to do with Devarana, understand. It is all dealing with the egocentric mind. If ego diminishes, Devarana appears. Not that if Devarana appears, ego goes, or if Devarana goes down, ego comes up. No. It's the other way. It's all self-centric on the ego. If the ego comes down, Devarana dawns, or he is visible. Of course, dawn is not that like a sundawn, you see. It's a figurative. Words have its own limitations. And when the egoistic mind exists, it will not be visible. So think of this self-centric mind and try to put an axe to the ego. How to put an axe to the ego? Understand the omnipresent, omniscient God who is working in you. And whatever you are doing, it's only because of the proper reaction of the God, not yours. And after every act, say, this is not mine, this is not mine. Don't do bad acts and say, this is not mine. Sarvam Krishna Arpanamastu, Sarvam Rama Arpanamastu, Brahma Arpanamastu, whatever you say. Even the good acts, it is only because of the thought given by him. Just surrender. Or inquire, who am I? Who is the doer? Am I the doer? Am I different from the doer? Go into the contemplative. So with this, we conclude today's talk. Catch you in the next session. Thanks for being with.